Happy Wednesday. Happy Imperfect Wednesday. We're already embracing some imperfect action. As I was planning on doing this out in the lanai until my neighbor decided about 10 minutes ago it was time for him to cut his grass, so I had to move everything inside. Welcome to the Imperfect Action live stream. I am Rob Fenstermaker, former corporate burnout survivor turned kingdom builder, and I'm also your imperfect action guide. It's Thanksgiving week. Tomorrow is Thanksgiving. Saturday is the game. Go Buckeyes. If you don't know what the game is, I'm sorry, I can't help you. It's something that I've lived my entire life, and this is an important one. This is a big game. This is a big game. I'm looking forward to it. Also, this coming Friday, to get ready for that is the virtual Friday whiskey hours. It's something that interests you because you know what's going to happen to tomorrow's dinner. You're going to have that one person sitting at the table with you that just drives you insane. They want to talk about the things that you have no interest in talking about over a Thanksgiving dinner, and you're doing your best to just kind of block them out. But hey, you know what? Stop by the virtual Friday whiskey hour. Some great conversations, some great connections. Trust you. I guarantee we won't talk politics. We may talk the game a little bit. Um, but hey, just stop by. You know what? If you too want to be a guest on the Imperfect Action live stream and share your imperfect action, just go to my Calendly link and schedule a date and time when you want to go ahead and appear as well. Because I'd love to hear your imperfect action. I would love to learn more about you, and I'd give you the opportunity to share your imperfect action to the old imperfect action community. So, like I said, I'm Rob Fenstermaker, former corporate burnout survivor turned your imperfect action guide. And this is a great day, a great opportunity to come before you this Wednesday. I'm sure a lot of people have taken the day off, which is great. You know, that's what's great about holidays. It's the opportunity to just kind of wind it down a little bit, refresh, recharge, spend some time with the people that are important in your life. But I wanted to come before you today with some imperfect action, just kind of share my thoughts, my wisdom of what actually imperfect action is. You know, the great thing about taking action, it just creates this new mindset. It creates this new mindset in everything you want to do, everything you accomplish to do. We all have dreams and visions, and there's a direct correlation to your dreams and visions being activated when you take action. Failure to take action just makes your dreams a wish. That's all they are. You have to take action on it. And don't wait for the perfect time. Just do it. Just do it. You know, everything is created twice. And that was explained to me years ago, and I absolutely believe it. Everything gets created twice. So you have a dream, you have a vision, something you want to do. That's the initial creation. It's inside your head. And maybe you're trying to bring clarity to it. But once you start to do that, that's when the second creation happens. That's when you start to move from that dream state into that reality state. And that's what imperfect action is all about. That's why imperfect action is so important. You just got to do it. You know, a lot of people will say, I just need the perfect time to act. I just need the perfect time for things to happen. I need the kids out of the house, or I need X number of dollars in my bank account, and just blah, 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 blah. They go on and on and on with excuse after excuse after excuse. And finally, the one day they wake up and they ask themselves, what happened? I'm going to tell you what happened is they let life happen to them instead of them being intentional and them happening to life. So that's what imperfect action is about, is you engaging life, you being that person of action, you creating that change in your life and the change in lives of others. You know, sometimes when we have something we want to accomplish, a dream, a vision, maybe we're focused on, you know, steps 85, boy, that's way down the road, instead of just focusing on that step that's right before us. We never take that first step because we are focused on the steps that are so far down the line, but we have to do it. You know, just putting one foot in front of the other. That's how you got to do it. One action step in front of the other. Just keep taking action and making that dream your reality. You know, I'd love to have an opportunity to talk to you about this. Go ahead and jump on my calendar if action is something you struggle with, because I just love to hear about that and ways that we can um, create some action in your life. My link is scrolling down below. Go ahead and grab some time on my calendar because I would love to have that conversation with you. And as you start taking action, what you start to realize when you start taking action and perfect action is your thought life starts to change. You start to gain a level of confidence in who you are and what you want to accomplish. And that's what's important. That's what that action does. It creates that confidence in knowing that you can accomplish things. You can accomplish things. You just have it within you. You got to get past whatever that roadblock is, whatever that obstacle is. You got to overcome, find your way around that obstacle, find your way around that obstacle, go over that obstacle, whatever it is, you got to figure it out and get through it. And sometimes we just need somebody in our life, a guide to show us the way. And I love to be that guide that shows people the way. I can't do the work for them. I can show them the way, though. And that's what's important. Because a lot of times in our life, we have blind spots. We don't see things that maybe other people see, in our relationships, in our work life, in how we engage life, how we engage our dreams. Maybe we just kind of have that blind spot of something we're not seeing, which is creating that obstacle, which is creating that hardship for us to get past. And sometimes we need somebody to just show us. And we need to make our goals, our dreams so big, they scare you. Think about that. If a dream that you have doesn't scare you, then what's it really doing for you? Because what a dream that scares you is it takes you to that next level. It empowers you to become a new person. And the journey that we go on to discover who we are, that's the greatest journey you're ever going to take. Some people may fear taking action is going to lead to failure. Thomas Edison was famous for saying that he never once failed at making the light bulb. It just took him 10,000 tries to get it right. And that's what action is all about. You got to keep trying. You got to keep trying. You got to keep trying. If you fail, so be it. You know what? You learn more out of your failures, learn more out of yourself in times of failure than you do in your times of success. And if you fail, don't let yourself be identified with that. You can't change that failure. Learn from it because yesterday's over. If you failed yesterday, yesterday's over. You can't change what happened yesterday, but you can learn from what happened yesterday. Tomorrow's not here. Don't worry about tomorrow because there's no guarantee you're even going to get it tomorrow. But we have this thing called today. And when we're in this thing called today, that's where all your opportunity exists. That's where the opportunity for you to take some action is at. Don't be fearful of failure. You embrace failure. If you fail, great. Someone who tells me that they've never failed in life, I know one of two things are true about it. One, they're either a flat out liar, or two, they've never tried anything. And think what kind of life you would have if you've never tried anything to challenge yourself, to make yourself better. How boring would that life be? Because you want to live an exciting life. You want to live life to the fullest. You want to live a life that inspires not only yourself, but inspires others. You want to be empowered. Some people will say, I want to do this. I want to live this dream, but I just feel like I'm stuck in a rut. I don't know what to do with it. And what I will tell you is the only difference between a rut and its grave is its depths and its dimensions. So don't take your dreams to the grave with you. Take action on them. The first thing that needs to happen is you need to create a solid foundation for your life, a solid foundation of what you believe in. And that's the journey I want to take you on, is to create that foundation of your truths, those things that you're willing to charge up a hill for and take a stand. Is this something you absolutely believe in, or is this something that's just been passed down to you through generation after generation? If it is, does it serve you? If it doesn't serve you anymore, you really need to look, because every decision you make, every choice you make has to rest on that foundation. And when it is solid, you're making the right choices. You're making the right decisions. If it's a little wishy-washy, a little weak, maybe you're not making the right decisions, the right choices that serve you and serve others. And then you just need to bring clarity around what that vision, what that dream is. Martin Luther King said, "I have a dream." One thing he didn't say is, "I have a plan." When I hear the term or the phrase, "I have a plan," what I think of are those endless corporate meetings I used to have to sit through where it was just death by PowerPoint. No, he said, "I have a dream." And he was able to inspire millions of people into his dream. And why is that? Because he had clarity. He had clarity around what it is he wanted to accomplish. He had clarity around his vision. You know what? You too can inspire us. Maybe you can inspire millions as well. But what it's going to take for you is to be clear on what it is you want to accomplish. Have clarity around your vision, have clarity around that dream, because that's what leaders do. They know the direction they want to go, they are clear on that destination. And that destination is important. Getting to that destination is vital. It's your roadmap. And the thing that's cool about a roadmap is you can look at it and there can be multiple ways to get to that destination. The most direct route, maybe the way that gets you around traffic, or maybe just the adventurous route. And getting that destination is important. But what's more important is that person who you become along that journey. There's a saying I love from a man called LP Jacks where he talks about a master in the art of living. And he ends it by saying that everything they do in excellence. They do with excellence. And that's you becoming that greater version of who you are along that journey, is doing everything with excellence. And I want to be there to encourage you to do everything with excellence. And then you just got to get focused on who is served best by you living this dream life. Yes, you are served, but your tribe is served also. Who is your tribe? You have to identify who that tribe is so you can speak into their lives, so you can lead them. If you want to be a leader, you need to have people following you. If nobody's following you, you know what? You're just out for a Sunday stroll. Leaders lead, leaders cast vision, leaders are clear on the direction they want to go. You can become a leader. I know you are a leader. I know you have it within you. I believe that you can do this. Do you believe you can do this? Hey, jump on my calendar and let's have that conversation, because I know you have it within you. You just need to discover that. You need to discover what that is, what that thing is for you that takes you to that next level. Creating that dream vision for your life, that's what empowerment's all about. Um, it's like lifting a weight off your back, that now the direction you want to go. You're free to get there. You begin to live that life that takes you in a new focus, a new direction. And that direction, you don't know where that you have an eye, you know where that destination is. You know where you want to get to. You don't know what's going to happen along the way. But when you have clarity and focus of where you want to go, nothing's going to stop you on that journey. So if life is just kind of weighing you down and holding you back, whatever those obstacles are, it's time to get them out of your way. It's time to get them out of your path. It's time to get out of your rut, because we need dreamers. We need visionaries in this world. Dreamers, your dream can change the world. Your dream, your vision can change the world when you start activating, when you start living it, when you start bringing clarity to it. Because dreamers and visionaries change the way we think, change the way we do things, change everything about life. If it wasn't for dreamers, we'd probably still be living in caves. But it took somebody living in that cave to say, hey, I need to get out of here. I'm going to go build my hut down in the valley. Others followed suit, and they saw the transformation he had made, and they began to do it as well. So it's time to get out of your cave. It's time for you to start taking action. It's time for you to start living your dream. Jump on my calendar. Let's have that conversation. Let's have that conversation of what your dream actually looks like. So let's have that conversation of the vision you want to cast as you lead others on that journey, because that's what we need. We need leaders now more than anything in this world. Leaders are what's going to bring us together, unite us. And it's no secret that we are a very divided world right now. But it's true, it's leaders of character, leaders of principle that are going to bring us back together. And you have it within you to be that leader, to be that leader of character, to be that leader of principle. And I want to see you cast that vision as you inspire your millions to be that great version of who you're ready to be. So, on this Imperfect Action Wednesday, just be the best version of who you can become. Just take that action this weekend. Spend some time. If you're taking some time off, spend some time in reflection of what it is you want to accomplish in your life. Get clear on it, get focused on it, and let's create a plan. I want to create that plan with you. Let's create that plan of where it is you want to get to so that you can bring clarity around what it is you want to accomplish. So, hope you have a great Thanksgiving. Hope I can see you at the virtual Friday whiskey hour. If you want to be a guest on the Imperfect Action live stream, just go to this link, schedule a date and time, and we will bring you on so you can share your story of imperfect action. Have a great Thanksgiving. Uh, go Buckeyes! Go Buckeyes! Go Buckeyes! Uh, let's uh, let's make this a great weekend. You know what? And we are probably what 41 days away from the new year. So just keep that in mind as well. New Year is coming fast and coming furious. Be making plans for that. Again, have a great Thanksgiving weekend. Jump on my calendar. Let's have that conversation. And I hope to talk